Yo, 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 what is it? This is your man Levon. Just coming back one more again, man, with your Thankful Thursday, you dig? Let me say first off, happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching. Thank you for joining me and my channel, Levon Says, on this Thanksgiving 2021. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to be able to share Thanksgiving with you all and share what I'm thankful for, because that's what today's video is about, right? What are you thankful for in 2011? You dig? And so I'm just going to kind of go through off the top of my head, some things that I'm thankful for, because there are some things that I'm thankful for. And I would like for you to share, along with me. And as I reflect, you also reflect things that you may be thankful for. Leave them in the comments down below. You did? And so, thinking back on this year, the most prevalent thing that comes to mind is that my dad is still here. You dig? My dad had COVID, and we wasn't sure what was going to happen, if he was going to make it, but he made it through, and he's still here. And I did a video about about my dad. You know what I'm saying? And so that's one of the things I'm just very, very thankful for this year. You dig? That he's still here this year. He's still here. A lot of people lost their parents. A lot of parents, passed, and children don't have their parents now. But I still have mine. Both of them, my mom and my dad. I'm thankful for my mom. My mom, thank God, she kept herself, really isolated from certain, folks and crowds and places, and so she never contracted COVID, thank God. But my dad is still here, and I'm thankful for that. Right. Another thing that's prevalent during during the last like 2 years of COVID is that through all the changes that the nation has went through, as far as like cities shutting down and curfews in place, right? Can't go certain places, and then only you can only go certain places, and you can only be mobile if you're essential personnel, right? So I thank God that I fell into that category of essential personnel, to where I was able to go to work every day. Y'all hear me? Every day I was able to go to work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't have work. They was going through the whole unemployment thing, and it was just hard. A lot of people I remember seeing on TV. I mean, like mile, at least a mile or two, in different cities, multiple lanes of people trying to get food and trying to get some help and assistance, because it was hard out there. They couldn't go to work, or what if they weren't working from home, or they got laid off. Just especially people that work like restaurants and hotels, hospitality, things like that. Man, it was devastating. So just being able to work during this whole period of COVID, over the last almost 2 years, being able to work, haven't missed a day unless I took a day off or I was on vacation, or we were shut down. But that's a blessing. I'm thankful for that, man. Never had to file for unemployment. Have had work, steady work coming in. Not only have had steady work coming in, but gained a second job, right? Okay. Not only did I gain a second job, but God also allowed me to be able to start a business, right? During the pandemic. And then not only start a business, but also allow me to start a YouTube channel, Levon Says. You dig? So God has been good. I've been steadily working, and I know a lot of people it's been hard. They've been struggling. There's been no work, and things is now starting to come around where, there's starting to be jobs available now in certain sectors. But a lot of people, man, quit their job. I mean, that's what I heard and some of the stuff I read. There was a lot of people that quit their job to go back to school, to go into other fields, to, they took this time to say, you know what, now's a better time than ever. If I don't do it now, I may never do it. Right? And so they're going into other fields. Some people have realized that, I don't have to go into a office space to be efficient and I can work from home. I can work for whatever company and still keep myself safe and all of that, right? So a lot of companies are finding that people are more proficient and more efficient when they work from home. Why? Because you're not spending hours driving on the road to get back and forth to work, right? You're not commuting, right? You don't have to worry about all these other stressors when you can just wake up, wash your face, brush your teeth, have your cup of coffee, and you're right there at home, and you can work right from home. And you have what you need, or you can, get what you need right there. So, where there's meetings involved, where there's this or that, things are changing. But in the midst of the change, in the midst of, this new kind of different frontier that we're embarking on, God has allowed me to be able to work and not have to file for unemployment and not have to, beg anybody for anything. You dig? And I believe in asking. I believe in, if you need something, a closed mouth don't get fed, right? Open your mouth and make your request known. But I also believe in standing on my own two. So I thank God I was able to work this whole year. I never had to file for unemployment, never had to ask nobody for anything. I've had people that have been there, but for the most part, I've been able to hold my own, and I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful, and I'm just thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm also thankful for my children. I'm thankful for my kids. You feel me? All of them are alive. Hallelujah. They're all alive. Okay? None of them are in jail. Right? I always wonder why we hear parents say that a lot when they talk about their kids, right? They say, well, ain't none of them in jail. Why do we say that? If someone can give me an answer, put it in the comments down below. Is that like I don't know, like a cultural thing? Is that a black thing? I don't know. Do Caucasian parents say that when they talk about their kids? They're all doing well and none of them are in jail. And but I know black families do that, right? Black and brown families do that. But they're all alive. They're all doing well. Finished school, working, families, wives, children. I have 16 grandbabies, about to have another one. So my children are doing well, and I thank God for my kids. Thank God for them, because they didn't always have it easy and gravy, and everything wasn't always a bowl of cherries. You know what I'm saying? But through prayer and I pray through example that they've been able to glean some things and understand some things, put some things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Those that have children, now they understand where we were coming from with them. They can kind of relate a little better. So I thank God for my kids, man. Just all 9 of them. I thank God for them, and I love them all. Another thing I'm thankful for in this 2021 year is I'm thankful as I get older in age for mobility, flexibility. You dig? Strength. Even though sometimes I feel my strength is kind of starting to fade or get a little weak sometimes. My hand strength, it seems like I'm starting to be a little more clumsy with my hands, and I don't know. But I refuse to accept the fact like I'm old, because I'm not hardly old, baby. Don't get it. Don't let this gray fool you. Don't let this gray fool you. Come on now. I'm far from old. You dig? I'm in my older age, mobility, flexibility, but choppers. I'm so grateful for my teeth. Y'all don't understand. I never even, check it out. When I was younger, I never tripped. I was just like, oh yeah, I just figured my teeth is gonna last forever. You dig? Like I was never gonna have any kind of dental issues or nothing like that. Man, look here. I got all my teeth except for that. That's the only one I'm missing. I got all molars, wisdom, I got room. You dig? Yeah, I got a big mouth. But I'm so grateful for having all my teeth except for one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to hold on to the ones I got. They, I try to stay away from a lot of candy and sugar and as a, as just as a lifestyle. Now, I do get a sweet tooth every now and then, but thank God it ain't bad, but certain things I stay away from because it's just not cool in my digestive system and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I thank God for my teeth. Y'all take care of y'all teeth. I did a little video about that. Y'all take care of your teeth. It's so important. You got to be able to chew, you know what I'm saying? And because I'm missing this one tooth, and where it's hard to chew on the side sometimes with certain textures of food, you know what I'm saying? So, compensating to this side, then I don't want this jaw to get weak. I mean, just so many psychological things. But in my older age, I'm thankful that I'm still flexible. I'm more flexible than most at 53. You dig? Mobility. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, I'm slow poking it. I'm slow moving, but I can get it when I need to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your boy still skates. Go check out my Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Check out some. Well, I don't think I put too many YouTube. I got to start putting some more of my skate events on YouTube. I got a lot of video. I just never thought. I don't like. Why you never thought of opening them on YouTube? I need to put them on my YouTube so y'all can share, right? In my love and in my enjoyment of skating. I love to skate, y'all. All right. So that's another thing I'm thankful about in my older age. I can skate still, even after I broke my leg. I broke my leg in 2016. 2016, I think. And I started skating back in 2017. Yeah, so it was a whole year. So I broke my leg and I started skating back. Now I can't spin and all that kind of stuff like I used to do before because I got 13 screws on a long plate going down my leg into my ankle. And so, I can't spin like that no more. But I can still do my thing though. I still gets down. Don't get it twisted. But I love to skate. And I'm thankful that I can skate. Skating takes a lot of muscle usage, using different muscles that you wouldn't normally use, especially when you skate like we do. We dance and we skate and we do tricks and we do all kinds of stuff. And so you got to be somewhat flexible and in shape and all that. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're doing. Injuries will happen. It's a part of it. But I love the skate world. If you're not into skating in 2022, you got to start getting into skating. It is so dope. You meet some of the dopest people in the skating ring, in the skate world. You know what I'm saying? Some of the dopest people. And you'd be surprised how many doctors and lawyers and, bigwigs and movie stars and athletes. You'd be surprised who's in the skate world. Facts. I'm just throwing that out there. But I love to be that I'm with my age that I can still skate. And I've seen people that are my age that are broke down, walkers and all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just, overweight and all this kind of stuff. And they can't move. And there was a time in my life when I used to make fun and make jokes and clown and all of that, right? About people that were obese, that had weight issues, struggling with their weight. And it wasn't until I was unemployed. I was on unemployment. This was in, I want to say like 10, 09, 010, somewhere like that. I mean, 9, 10, 2009, 2010, somewhere around there, right? I was making more on unemployment than I was out there working. So I was like, sure, I'll just claim unemployment and chill for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And and so anyway, I was on unemployment, and I had gained some weight. I had got up to like 242 pounds. I think my heaviest was 242, but like 240, right? Now I'm 6'1", and everybody was telling me that 240 looked good on me, right? I looked good. I was solid, and I looked healthy, being 6'1". But y'all, I felt like garbage. I felt fat as hell. And I know that ain't fat, but to me, on my frame, I felt fat. Gave me a whole new perspective on people that are obese and people that struggle with their weight and all. Whole new perspective. You did? Man, my thighs were rubbing. You feel me? I was sweating all the time. I'm like, I'm not even doing nothing. And it didn't look bad on me. It didn't look like I was heavy. It looked like I was just in shape and a nice built dude, but too much weight on me. Too much weight on me. Right now I'm 100. Like I weighed myself last night. I was 185, but I'm more comfortable at like 180. Some folks say that's too thin. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more comfortable. I feel more agile. For the type of job I do. I have a dual level church that I'm responsible for cleaning. 16 bathrooms. With a balcony level and lower level and classrooms and offices and all. Just so I couldn't be doing that if I was 200 pounds. If I had another 20 pounds on me, couldn't be going up and down the stairs all the time, going back and forth all the time. Be too heavy. So I have a newfound respect. So I'm thankful. That's another thing I'm thankful for, that I'm not too heavy for my frame. You dig? I'm very comfortable. I feel very mobile with the weight that I have on me, regardless of what others think. And I may look better at 200, 195, 200, but I don't feel better. I feel cool at 180. At 185, I'm like right now, I'm 185, I'm good. I'm cool. And if I even pushed up to 190, I wouldn't feel bad, but I feel good when I'm about 180. So that's just another thing I'm thankful for, man, in 2021, for as I get older in my older age, right? My mobility and flexibility and still be able to do the things I love, and not be all broke down. Another thing I'm thankful for is in my older age, for wisdom. I'm so thankful that God is opening my eyes and opening my ears, and he's causing me to be more wise. You dig? He's causing me to be more wise, to make better decisions and more wiser choices. You dig? Even in my compassion, in my giving, in my loving on others, and being kind to others, he's opening my eyes and he's revealing things to me and showing me things to me that I didn't see before, or that if I did see them before, that for whatever reason I was ignoring them and not recognizing them, but that now he's causing me to make better decisions. Why? because for wisdom's sake and for his name's sake, I don't want to bring a reproach unto his name. And being foolish and not making wise choice decisions does just that. It brings a reproach to his name because I represent him. You did? So I'm thankful for wisdom. I'm thankful for him giving it to, okay. I'm thankful for Yahweh, Jehovah, the Ancient of Days, El Elyon. I am that I am. The lily of the valley, the rose of Sharon, the bright morning star. I'm thankful for my Creator because he loves me. He cares for me. He corrects me. He reveals to me. He empowers and equips me. He anoints me. He prepares me. You dig? So I'm thankful for God in my life, man. If I didn't have God in my life, man, I would probably be in jail, or I'd probably be dead, or I'd probably be strung out, or, just... If you don't believe, that's cool. But I'm thankful for him in my life. You dig? If you want to believe, come on, go with me. Because I'm always looking to bring someone on. You know what I'm saying? God loves you just as much as he loves me. He doesn't love me any more than he loves you. But you got to receive it and accept it. Now, if you don't want to believe, it's cool. We can still roll. Come on, go with me. But it's so much better when we can roll as brothers and sisters in the faith. You dig? So I'm thankful for God. I'm thankful for health and life and strength. As I get older, that he's making me more wise and causing me to make better decisions, not only with my time and who I give it to, message, but where I spend it and where I place it. In other words, where I plant it. Why? Because God made us to plant. We're supposed to be planting. We're supposed to be taking the seeds of the gospel and planting them, right? But now, rather than just planting anywhere and everywhere and just scattering seed over, just because I'm just so excited and I'm so full of zeal and I'm so on fire and I just want everybody to be saved. Now I'm more skilled. I have more wisdom, and I'm more conscious about where I plant and with whom I plant, because God is no respecter of persons. But he also said, don't cast your pearls among swine where they trample them. Right? So I become a lot wiser where I spend my time or who I place my time with. Now, I listen to a lot. I'm open to listen to those that are hurting, those that are struggling, those that are dealing with, just different issues, and especially when it comes to the church and spirituality. But I don't entertain a lot. Okay? I don't entertain a lot of foolishness. I don't entertain a lot of BS, because I believe, discerning of spirits will let me know where I need to entertain my time and where I need to spend my time and where I don't. Who I need to be listening to and who I don't. I mean, it just kind of comes to just that simple. If I have a bad feeling in my gut and my spirit is not in agreement with what's being said or what's going on or who I'm around and place my time with, I know how to exit stage left. Don't get it twisted. And if I can't exit stage left, I know how to go into prayer immediately. I know how to rebuke the devil. So you know, yeah, I'm thankful for God in my life. I'm thankful that He is maturing me. Should I put it that way? And I pray that He's maturing you in 2021 if you're a believer. And if you're not a believer, I pray that you're maturing in 2021, that you're making better choices and better decisions because you see that what you were doing wasn't working. Now, for those that what you're doing is working, I pray that you even grind harder, push stronger. You did? Do what you got to do to gain more than what you have, right? But more efficiently. That's my prayer for everyone that watches this video, that we all mature, that we all enlighten, right? Because it's time to stop sweating small stuff. It's time to, stop tripping on who said this and who did what and so did what. And because look, I know we all want to be the first. Pause. We all don't want to be the first. That's not true. But there's many out there that want to be the first, right? They want to be the first to invent something. They want to be the first to report on something. They want to be the first to break the story. They want to be the first to reach so many likes, get so many views, and so many subscribers. They want to be the first to do something that's never been done. But then there are those of us, the rest of us, that are not so quick to jump to be the first because we would rather be accurate and be right than be the first. You dig? I mean, the first is cool in some situations, but being accurate and being right, to me, is a whole lot better than being the first. You dig? So, God is just wising me. He's maturing me. He's showing me, how to make wise decisions because those decisions don't affect just you. They affect more people than you know. Especially if you have people that are watching your channel and they listen to what you say and whatever you say may have some kind of influence on them, whether it's a little bit or a lot. You know what I'm saying? People are watching what you say. So it would behoove you to speak with wisdom and speak in truth and knowledge and not in a bunch of garbage and a bunch of hearsay and a bunch of foolishness. You dig? So those are just, a few of the things that I'm thankful for in 2021. You feel me? Leave in the comment what you're thankful for. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to dialogue back with me and leave in the comments down below. As you're reading, as you're listening to me and hearing this video or watching this video, everyone can't always watch. Sometimes people just can listen while they're driving or while they're at work, they can listen. But, I like when people, interact, engage with me. Let me know what you're thinking and your thoughts. You dig? So anyway, this is your man Levon, right? This has been Levon Says. Please like this video. Share this video on all your platforms with all your family and friends. And subscribe to the channel. It's free. Doesn't cost you a dime. You dig? Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Helps get this information out to those that may need to hear it. And remember, this has been your Thankful Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Have something to be thankful for on this Thanksgiving in 2021. You dig? Your man Levon, and I'm out.